Hello guys, in this video I will solve one Pyspark coding question. So the problem statement is we have a one list. This is a list. So we have a one this list. We have to convert this list into a RDD. Then we have to find how many times count is, how many times the error is present, how many times one is present. It means we have to find the count of one and count of error in this dataset. So first step we have to convert this list into RTD. Then you have to find that how many count of error and count of one in this dataset in this list. So how we can do this? So for do the to solve this question we have to use Pyspark. So now I'll use Pyspark. I have to import Spark context from Pyspark. Import Spark context. Now create our Spark object here and Spark entry point. So we are creating object of Spark context. Here we are creating an object of Spark context. We have to pass this local star. It means we are executing this job locally, and this job will star means this job will this job can use all CPU core of this local machine. Then you have to give the job name. Job name is you can give anything. I am giving count error. Now I will set the log level. sc.set log level info. Now I have to convert this data to RDD. How we can do this? So for that we have to use one function. So RDD1 sc dot this parallelize function and pass the data. So what is this actually function do? This function sc.parallelize will create on RDD. Okay. Internally, what this function is doing, it will try to distribute this list into across the multiple nodes. Okay. It will try to distribute the data in a multiple nodes. Actually, that's this function is doing. So you can see the distribute a local Python collection to from RDD using exchange this. It means this local we are trying to distribute this local list into multiple nodes so that we can achieve parallelism. What is that? Because that is the main thing in big data we are trying to achieve. So we are getting RDD1 and what is RDD? RDD is like a data residing into multiple nodes in partition way, and from there we are trying to get it in cache, and there we are saying this is the RDD. Okay. Now what you can do? Now we converted this data into RDD. Now what you can we have to find number of count and number of one. How you can do this? So to do this, what we can use? Which transformation we have to use? We have to use map transformation. Why? Because this is the one-to-one mapping. So if there is a 5 rows, we have a 5 output will be there. Okay, because we have to extract this error one error keyword from every row. So if there is a 5 row, we should get 5 output. It means one-to-one mapping. For that reason, we have to use map. Now let me use map. So RDD2 equal to RDD1 dot map. We will use lambda function here. Lambda x. Now what we'll do that to x dot split. Lambda x x dot split x dot split hmm? time to x dot split. Okay, so what is actually doing here? When you are doing x dot split, so this lambda function will take each row and try to split this string to two parts. One part will be error, one part will be this part. So this colon is our delimiter. So it will try to convert this each row, I mean this string, into a list of string. So what actually it will try to do, it will try to this error here will be error, and this is our remaining part. This part will come here. So will do. So that this split function will do that part. It will try to divide this string into two parts, and this is the delimiter, because here we are using this semicolon as a colon as a delimiter. Now it will return a one list. Inside the list, we want to access only this first keyword error. So first index. So I'll try to access first index 0. And what actually you want to do? We want to try to map one to every row. Means what we want to do? We want to do error comma one comma one comma one, error comma one comma one, like this we want to do. So to do this, you have to create one tuple here with adding one bracket here, one bracket here. Now what we'll do? We'll assign one. Let me drink water. Actually, what we are trying to do, we are traversing each row, trying to split it. After splitting it, we are assigning error comma one. Okay. So we are trying to mapping one value to each keyword. So after doing that, what you can do, we have to add it to get the total value. To do that, we have to create another additive. Additive 3 equal to additive 2 dot reduce by key reduce by key. Here also we can use lambda function, lambda x comma y to x plus x plus y. It means we are trying to add two values with same keyword. Okay, so we'll try to group every, we'll try to sum every value of a same keyword. Okay, I already explained you in previous video what is the reduce by key. What is actually there, like how what this reduce by key is, how the reduce by key is working internally. I already explained about this in my previous video. You can check this video. Now what to do? We have to print it, the value. So for this, for x int rdd3 dot collect is a action. This reduce by key map is a transformation, and collection is a action. So after collection we can print, after action we can print the value of x. Now if I run this, save. Now you can see we are importing Spark context, then we are creating the object of Spark context, then we are setting the log level. This is the data. We are trying to sc.parallelize function. We will try to distribute this data set among the nodes. Here we are getting data set. After getting we are getting RDT. After getting RDT, we are using map function, and according to colon, we are trying to split this each record and trying to access only first index, that's a 0, and then we are trying to map 1 to each keyword, and using reduce by key we are trying to add the all values with same keyword so that we can get a count of each word. Now if I try to run it, you can see we get a lot of error, lot of output, because we set our log level info. Okay, now we can see our output 1 is 5, error is 5. So let me verify is it right or wrong. So 1 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4, error is 4, and 1 is 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So absolutely right. So that's how you can solve this problem. Okay, so first you have to use this function to convert any list into RDT. That's it in this video. In next video we will solve another coding question. So see you in next video, and like my video, share with your friends and subscribe.